Hello, music fans. My name is Matthew Hunt, and I am with Brutal Planet Records. And Brutal Planet Records store is Boone's Overstock, and I'm with that as well. I'm here today with great joy because I'm announcing that Brutal Planet Records has officially licensed to reissue 3 Nevermore albums. Those Nevermore albums are Dreaming Neon Black, that's going to feature one bonus track called Love Bites, which is a Judas Priest cover. We just thought it'd be fun to throw that on as an extra track. The next one is going to be Enemies of Reality. It's the band approved Andy Sneap mix. And then the last one is This Godless Endeavor. All 3 of those albums are going to be released by Brutal Planet Records. The only one with bonus tracks is the first one. Otherwise, it's going to have the original tracks. Each album will have the original tracks, and they'll be remastered and are remastered by Rob Caldwell of Bombworks Sound. If you're not familiar with his work, he's mastered hundreds and hundreds of metal albums. They are amazing. And even though Brutal Planet Records might be new to a number of you, we've actually been functioning as record labels that do reissues for about 20 years now. So while Brutal Planet is a newer label in itself, we are not new to this business. We know what fans like, we know what they love, we know how to make quality reissues, and we are ecstatic to be able to do this with the 3 Nevermore albums. If you've never heard of Brutal Planet Records before, one of our first releases was so that we could put out this album by Peacemaker, which has, I do have the t-shirt here, if you can see the t-shirt. It's one of the coolest album covers we've ever been part of. I love it. It's maybe my favorite of all time. But Peacemaker, Concrete and Terror, featuring Ronnie Monroe from Metal Church and Trans-Siberian Orchestra fame, as well as BJ Zampa, Scott Miller, also named Riff, who's in the band Tango Down, which is on Killer Records, which is amazing label. So here's a picture of the band: Ronnie Monroe, Riff. Yes, BJ Zampa's been in a bunch. RC, I don't know how to pronounce RC's last name. Sijak, perhaps? No. Sijak. I'll bet it's Sijak. Something like that. I apologize, RC, if I messed it up. Anyway, this is really good heavy metal. It's one of our first releases that we ever put out. It's available at Boone's Overstock, Amazon, eBay, all that kind of fun stuff. All these Nevermore albums are going to be available through Boone's Overstock, just like everything else. And I wanted to show you one of our other releases that we put out, because it'll give you an idea of what the Nevermore albums might be. Now, we are doing these as gold disc remasters. We rarely do poor work in terms of, like, we make sure that there's pretty much a minimum of 12 pages with extra photos, lyrics, things like that. We try to make it really special. And we just did, you might say, well, why go with gold disc? Well, number one, it discourages disc rot. If you've ever had disc rot for a favorite album, it's very frustrating. The other one is that it adds elegance and beauty. They just look great. It's argumentative if they sound better. I don't know. I think they sound great. That's all I can say. But we just recently did 3 remasters in gold discs of a very popular band that maybe you're aware of, a band called King's X. I want to show you the King's X gold disc because it'll give you an idea of what you can expect for these Nevermore gold disc remasters. Number one, it will have the gold disc border around the front, sort of. But if you don't like that, you can simply just turn it over. Obviously, this is King's X Tapehead, a recent gold disc remaster. We actually did 3 by them, licensed from Metal Blade Records. The Nevermore albums have been officially licensed from Century Media. So King's X, it has extra photos, lyrics, 12-page booklets, so you're getting something for your money. In addition, all the gold discs come with a gold foil stamped collector card. These are inside each and every CD, but that's only true for the first pressing. So the first 1,000 units, you want to make sure that you get it on that so you can get a foil stamped card. Any future pressings will not include the card, so make sure that you're in on the beginning. Here's an example of the gold disc, just so you can have an idea of what it might look like. I'm not sure how well that's coming off, but it's really good. Underneath the CD, the back, so you can see it's really good. We're really proud of how the gold discs come out, and the same magic that we have used on I think we've probably done 500 reissues in the last number of years, but we're glad to be able to give that same type of authentic treatment, faithfully reproduced, to the Nevermore tracks or the Nevermore CDs. They will be special. They will sound amazing. I know many of you have gotten reissues and you did not like them very well. However, I promise you, these are going to be great. They're going to sound the best. They're going to look the best. So even if you have original issues, even if you have remasters of the remasters, I'm sure they don't sound terrible. But these will be the best when it comes to Nevermore. And let's be honest, there are a few bands that could even be in the same room with Nevermore. They simply were that good. That style of progressive, technical metal and thrash, with the concepts, the lyrics, social critique. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. This God, maybe, I don't know which one is your favorite. Out of those 3, I like This Godless Endeavor the best. To be quite honest, I don't know if it even has up here. I just think that album is flat out perfect. It's as perfect of a metal album as you can find. So we are super glad to be doing these. I will say that we do have a link if you want to sign up to get notifications about pre-orders available. I would encourage you, if you're in our vlog, our vlog, there's a link in there. If you're on eBay, then you can see the link that's also in there for you to sign up for email notifications. We also have 5 reissues coming from an exceptionally well-known thrash band on a good name label, one I've already mentioned here today, and we're going to do remasters for that, and I can't wait. I'm not telling you who it is. Maybe you can guess who it is, but we're doing 5 cassette reissues and 3 CD reissues for this. This other band will announce it soon. It won't be too long. With that in mind, I did want to explain that boonsoverstock.com is the official store for Brutal Planet Records. So if you go to brutalplanetrecords.com, it will take you to boonsoverstock.com. So you can read all about it in the vlog, or you can pre-order, or if you're watching this video after the fact, then I hope that you can get one of the CDs from the first pressing so that you can get a trading card, collector card. So thank you so much for taking the time to check in. I would encourage you, like this, leave a comment. If you're on eBay, click that little subscribe button, click that little bell button so that every time we come out with a video, you can get a notification about it as well. Thanks so much for your time, and another day. We'll talk.